I'm ready to cure my depression. Hello to all you wonderful weirdos out there. I am the one and only form of God. Welcome back to the split through experience that I'm bringing to you here in the form of the Morrow's Golden Country, a Sacred Stones ROM hack that is pretty dang long. Head of the project is a user on the FA Universe forums by the name of Retina. And they're mostly known for this and a silly little comedy hack by the name of Code of the Burger King, which I might play on this channel if I ever get the guts to try to play it again, because it's really difficult. Anywho, I'm going to move Joseph and then start my whole push towards finally getting the talking going, because, yeah, last video was defined heavily by a Pegasus Knight that had a really broken weaponry, like, for real, incredibly broken weaponry. Oh, there goes another one. Oh, they're gonna go down one by one. Except for probably that Falcon Knight, because that Falcon Knight is something else. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's right. Desmond has not really been seeing action. And it might bite him. It might actually bite him. Either phase, thou... Go bye-bye. Bye-bye! And there goes the Falcon Knight with the rapier. That is a high crit rate. Heal your compete. Oh! How nice of you! Uh-oh. I don't like that. What the actual heck, man? All I care about is just like the range of that guy. Honestly, that's really all I care about. But yeah, we are just gonna head towards the central island here, and hopefully I am seriously about to, like, just have Desmond be a decoy at this point. Like, that is what I'm going to do. And Peggy levels up! Once again! It is magic speed luck. Cool, good for her. Yeah, so what is this looking... Yeah, no. I'm just gonna have that whole area bottled up if I can. Talk to Brandel, please. Your Majesty! Back already, Rachel? Tell me, how did it go? We located Blair and she's willing to talk. Excellent news. Now, before that, we must bring an end to this battle. What are your orders then? I'd imagine the enemy general would show themselves any time now. Defeating them should give us enough time to plan our next action. Understood. I shall see your will done. Cool. Okay, so that will trigger the boss to appear. I guess. That means... figure out where exactly that guy is going to spawn is going to be the main thing now. Why not? Let's heal an NPC. I love seeing that sprite, man. I really do. It's definitely cool. Anyways, let's go to here. just continue going. Ah, shoot. Oh, you're not fast enough to. Oh, that is a good Peggy kill, man. Like, I'd actually be able to kill that thing. Shoot. Shoot. Man. Okay, now you're just really starting to... Why does he look like that? And why the hell are you using Merlinus as a sprite spot? Oh god, I am so zonked right now. Well, they've converged. That's not ideal. No matter. We can fell them all at once. Archers, cover me. Wait for them to approach. Yeah, that's not going to be too hard. I am going to see... Just because I'm not going to be taking this seriously at all. I literally want to see if I can't pull this off. I need to take out that soldier man. Cool. It's a miss. And then javelin that guy. Goodbye. Get a vulnerable for that. Oh, what? How the hell does that work? Are you serious? I thought it was gonna go like full on into an entire level. You gotta be freaking kidding me. What's the point in that then? What is the actual point in that? Dude. Oh, I can steal the Master Seal. Neat. Oh. Ugh. Shoot. This, I did not plan this out well. How much damage can you do? And is Nightfall like just a... Is Nightfall a Nosferatu? Cleanses with darkness. Okay, so it's not necessarily. At this point, I would just be relying on Jeff. I am going to load that state because there really is no point in doing that, and maybe just figure out how to kill this guy. At this point, I am going to have. Don't think you've won just yet. After all, you need to get through me. Shouldn't. That is clearly inspo by an inspo from like, it seems like necromancer class. Yeah, sorcerer. Well, then. Glory to Dijkstra. Full level for Jeff. Don't know how practical that was, but HP speed. Master Seal from that. Yep, that's really all it took to end the chapter. Wow, okay, cool.
I believe that's that. We better take this chance while they're scattered. Agreed. I shall lead us to...
Oh, if anyone's leading her to the castle, it's the man who called her.
Well, the gang's all here. Splendid. Truly, I must ask, Your Majesty, why have you called me?
As you surely know, our Pegasus Riders serve as impeccable reconnaissance. Because of that, we're well aware of what happened with Dijkstra. We're also well aware of Dulce's current political climate, and that she may feel lacking in allies. Am I wrong so far?
I guess not, when you put it like that.
Obviously, Dijkstra's actions are a threat to both our countries. It's only natural that we establish some kind of alliance. But here's not the place for that. Let us return to the castle. So, as our intelligence understands it, Dijkstra invaded your barracks. A substantial amount of your army proceeded to vanish. You then marched on an outpost, encountered their commander, and were forced to flee to Mavion.
That's pretty much it. I still no idea what they're after with this war.
Well, I'd say it's quite likely Erkelin was little more than an obstacle, and that Elba Core is the real target.
Is there anything here that they'd be after, though? Something that demand a full-on invasion?
Not that I can think of. I heard some war cry from Dijkstrans about justice for their emperor, but that hardly means anything without context.
Where do we go from here? We surely can't hold them off forever.
Our best bet may be Opistia. They're normally quite pacifistic, but we may be able to convince them. The kingdom's got rapport with a famed pirate captain. We just might be able to convince him to help our cause. Only thing is that I believe there's some bandits he's had issues with. If they're still pestering his crew, I'm not sure he'll be available.
Well, what if I helped clean them up? After all, it'd be awfully unbecoming to accept your aid for nothing.
Are you sure, young lady? These are no ordinary bandits. This is the Loyal Gang, a hardened group that lives at the base of Mount Loyal.
I'm sure they can't be any worse than the Dijkstrans. Again, I just can't accept your aid for nothing.
Very well. I shall send for the captain with all haste. I believe he's staying in Korea right now, so our wait shouldn't be very long. From there, we'll negotiate, and with any luck, you'll be en route to Opistia.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty!
Certainly, young lady. Our futures are in your hands. One more thing. I'm sure your Koffers will appreciate this. Take it. We've gold to spare.
Huh. Neat.
I now call this meeting of the Dulcian Council to order. Lord Nilstrom, any updates on the Dijkstran invasion? I've gotten reports that the Dijkstrans are moving north towards Elbacor. They're likely to present a threat to Dulce, it seems. I see. Still, it may be wise to prepare a defensive position. Valkorian? What of Lady Erkelin? I've been in contact with her. Can't say I've heard from her since the Dijkstran expedition. Right. Reports also mentioned her party fleeing towards Mavion, and supposedly starting towards Elbacor. Intriguing. Perhaps she feared the rest of Dulce would be targeted too, thus acted accordingly?
Truly a mystery, not worth dwelling on.
I fear I must agree with Sarah Wace on this matter. While Erkelin is of concern to us, it's of low priority. And of course.
Speaking of Elbacor, hadn't your pupil recently left on a research trip there?
Neil? Correct. Hopefully he fares well. But we're veering off topic. Very well, we'll keep this brief. I shall converse with Nielstrom over our army's next move. Good day.
You look exhausted, Alcorian. Get some rest. If my understanding is correct, you're traveling to Holanis soon.
That would be correct.
That's a rough journey. Keep yourself well.
Nothing is to be gained from worrying about this. The only worthwhile course of action is moving forward. Oh, cool. Well, that was Chapter 7 of The Lost Prince. Let's go into Chapter 8, Blazing Darkness. Okay, that's foreboding. I love this guy's hat. That's a pirate if I've ever seen one. So, how does that sound? In lieu of kingdom forces, this young woman has volunteered to assist in your business. A young lass and her friends teaming up with me to clean up Loyal? That sounds absurd, matey. I like the sound of it.
I'm happy to hear, Sid.
Wait, his name is Sid? We're just dropping all of the RPG references here, aren't we?
And then once we're done, you'll see us to Epistia?
Aye, lass. I be a man of word. Plus, if I were to turn tail, Randalier would have me head. He'd be interesting for sure. Who's ever heard of a king getting chummy with pirates? Thank you, Sid. Anyway, once you finish, Sid will take you to Port Monubris? Unfortunately, I can't offer much else in the way of manpower. Not while trying to fend off the Ixtra invasion.
Everything you've given me already is more than enough, Your Majesty. Once this war is finally over, I'll make sure to return. Our lands will need to recuperate, and formally establishing relations will do us much good.
I agree.
Well then, safe travels.
Perhaps it truly is time for Elbacor to open its doors again. What have these past 12 years been for?
Blair, does this not strike you as familiar? What do you mean? You're being used for some pirate king's dirty work. Is this not like the council sending you to the ends of Dulst? It might be, but I know you want to prove, well, something. But this is just like what Dulce has made you do. And where has that led us? I know you're concerned, but I owe this to the king. I respectfully disagree, but assent to your judgment. It'll work out, I'm sure.
Mount Morrow. Every year, this massive volcano erupts, spewing ash and dust along the continent. Interpretations of the volcano are vast and varied. Some see it as Apistus' wrath incarnate, and others see it as the earth itself crying out. As thanks for protection and assistance, Blair offers to bring down a gang of bandits who have for unknown reason, made the lava fields their turf.
Are you still quite sure offering to do this was the best idea? His Majesty surely would gladly assist you without this. Alright, maybe I am in over my head. But if the king is offering to help us, I can't just give nothing in return. Besides, this isn't too severe a detour. I'm sure the old man appreciates it. And this will be a chance to see Sid in action.
Rightio, lad. You be almost as mad as me for doing this, lass. I like your attitude.
See? We'll be fine. If you say so, I believe we're nearing the sacred grounds. It's quite dark, so be careful out there. If we want to do this right, we'll need to rout them all.
I'll do me best to leave them kicking. Gotta let the youngsters have some. But if things get rough, don't be afraid to let me go wild.
I'm sure you'll get to unleash the fury, sir.
Oh god, it is a route mission. In Fog of War? No Fog of War, just... no, it's Fog of War, never mind. Oh, this is a little rough. Okay, so immediately going to have to kill them. Oh! Holy crap. That's too good. Wait, what the? It's just waging war with a frying pan. That is so funny. Wow. Neat. Well, what is in the base conversations? The loyal turf. Blair and Emil, Stefan and Desmond, Butch and Cassius. You're familiar with fighting in the dark, right, lassie?
Yup, fought off some Mevianese.
Good, good. Won't have to start at the beginning. The big difference with the loyal bandits is their traps. You might have seen torches before, and them loyals have torches too. But think about this. They live in this ashen darkness all the time. What purpose might a torch serve them?
I think I get it. If we light a torch, that tells them they've got bad company.
Ye pick up quickly. Be careful if you light any torches, as that may signal our foes. Of course, if you can handle it, we want to fight some more baddies. Worst case, I'll be out there with ya, so victory is basically assured. Oh, goodness gracious. Blair and Emil, Stefan and Desmond, Butch and Cassius. Hey.
What's up, Butch? That's your name, right?
Impressive. Anyway, you're a royal knight, correct?
I'd say more royal errand boy, but knight works too.
Interesting. I'd have thought you lot would never work with us Mevs. After all, you see us as the culprits for your prince's death.
As they say, it's ancient history. Besides, I'll highly doubt you specifically would be responsible. Otherwise, why bring this up?
That's quite the reasonable response. I'm impressed.
I suppose I should ask the same of you. You're technically fighting for the king now. Does that betray your principles?
My principles are of little value lately. Living in Mevion sets you up to live a certain way.
I see. Good meeting ya, Bush.
I don't know if that was a mistake. Screw it.
Have you been holding up, Stefan? I've been quite fine, Sir Desmond. Thanks for checking in. What about you?
About as well as you can expect, given everything going on.
Almost feels strange.
Not being in command like I usually am.
Reminds me of my youth, I guess. Are you still thinking about what happened?
I know I shouldn't think like this, but if we were there, if I was there... No use in what-ifs now.
As I believe you said before, it's up to us to make things right. Wherever everyone is.
You're right, Stefan. There's always hope.
There sure is, sir.
Okay, so that was fun. Next video is going to be, a little bit of, this chapter. Hopefully I can do it in one go, but I don't know. Oh my god. My nose is stuffed up right now, man. Holy crap. I will, see you in the next video while I try to blow my nose. Take care, you wonderful weirdos. Stay classy. See you later.